Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Scorpio. So, Scorpio, as usual, I'm doing this reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you see are from this deck. So, Scorpio, it seems like you're not expecting something to manifest so easily or so quickly in your life, but the least you expect it, the quicker it's going to come in. And I feel like you're going to be caught up by surprise, but in a very good way, because in a very specific case, it seems like you have been wanting some time off, maybe to go on vacation, and it seems like in a very magical way it unfolds, it arrives for you, because here we're beginning with the magician, and the magician was coming in with this it was like this surprise magic dust. It felt like this showering magic over you with the words, the least you expect it, the quicker it's going to come in, the quicker it's going to manifest. So either you have been desiring this, or maybe you have given up, right? Maybe you thought that this time off, this time for you to go on a vacation with the Four of Swords, it wasn't going to arrive, or it was going to take longer than you expected. But here it comes, and I feel like this is this sort of unexpected opportunity to travel, or opportunity to just take some time off, right? And it's wanting to be very clear with the word vacation, because it's almost like this magic dust. It's like it's swirling around the word vacation for me, right, in my mind's eye. So it feels like this is what's manifesting for you, because it's almost like this magician is, it's like it's been holding back from showing you sooner, maybe because you would be anxious, or because you would be expecting this, right? So it's almost like the least you expect some sort of prize or reward, or um, maybe this opportunity to travel that you weren't anticipating that was going to arrive so soon. Here it is, right? So, and I want to say, Scorpio, it's very well deserved, because even if you didn't see it coming, I feel like underneath there is this desire to manifest this moment for you, right? Because it seems like you have been wondering when the sunny days were going to arrive. And I want to say this not just physically, right? Maybe where you are has not been so sunny these days, but I want to say in a more metaphorical way, right? It's almost like maybe you have been in a very gloomy, doomy, very mood, right? Like a more like the word that is coming through is like a somber mood, right? But you have been wanting these sunny days. So I feel like the type of vacation that you have been dreaming of, that you have been wanting to manifest, that now the magician is bringing for you, is to either a tropical location, or a place where is almost guaranteed that it's going to be like a sunny atmosphere, a sunny environment, a sunny week, or however long you're going to take this vacation, right? This time off. So you have been wanting to go to a sunny place. And the Six of Cups here is wanting to be, it's like it's wanting to be even more specific to the type of place that you want to go on vacation, because it's a place that either you've been, or the place, right? It's like there is this familiarity to it. There is the sense of recognition. You've been there, maybe in your childhood or in your youth, but it's like a place that whenever you think of that place, whenever you daydream about that place, it's always very sunny, and it's always a place to just relax, right? There's nothing really to worry about. It's just a place to relax. That's the memory that you hold from that place. So with these three cards, I was seeing in my mind's eye like this place that you know very well, right? Either you've been there, the sort of place that you would go every summer, or you would go, to spend Christmas, or to spend, well, Christmas here in the southern hemisphere that is sunny, right? But either way, it's like a sunny place that you would go very often in your childhood. So this was very clear until these three cards were on the table. But then the next row of three cards, and it's interesting, the cards sometimes they do that. It's like they're building the storyline and then it flips, right? Or it's like there is this turn, and maybe this is the magician playing its trick, right? It's almost like there is some sort of magic that you don't expect, because that's the thing. It all started with this unexpected opportunity to go on a vacation, go on, you know, spend the weekend away perhaps, because the Two of Swords is coming after this Six of Cups. Although it's a place that either you know very well, either you cherish, and you love this place because it reminds you of a very happy childhood, for instance, there are things that this magician is, it's almost like it's cooking um outside of your view, right? Because the Two of Swords, even though all of this has been brewing for you, right? It's like you've been wanting to go on a vacation, but you didn't know it was going to come right now. And suddenly it comes with all that sprinkly dust of magic, right? And you know that it's guaranteed that you're going to have your mood uplifted because of the sunny days, because you recognize that place from, your early memories. All of this is actually coming out of the blue, but and it's almost like in layers, right? It's like, so the first part of the layers that you didn't know that you were going on a vacation so soon, and then that's going to really just cheer you up, right? But then when you get there, I want to say, Scorpio, even though you feel like you do recognize it, there is some sort of difference. It's like if you were to pinpoint the landmarks, or the places that you remember in your memory, it's like you wouldn't see them. It's like it's weird. It's very, it's reminding me actually of a trip that I had. Oh, I can't remember. It was before the pandemic. Um, the first time that I went to Europe, I think that I went to Florence, and I've never been to Florence this lifetime at least. But when I arrived there, I remember that I knew the streets. It was such a weird feeling, and I'm sure you've had that feeling too. But this is what I'm picking up from these two cards. It's like until you get there, it's almost like this strange familiarity with the place, just like as if you have been there your whole life, or you have, you know, um, gone to this place for your childhood, right? Multiple times. So you carry this remembrance inside of you. But the moment that you get there, it's weird because you don't actually see anything that you could consciously tied to a memory, right? It's like a physical landmark. There's nothing that you can see that physically would give you the hint that yes, that's been a place that you've been before, right? So that's the strangeness of this. And it's almost like there is this it's almost like this magic trick that this magician wants to play, that is also weird because it's like he doesn't want to give away too much. And I feel like it has to do with matching timelines, which is a very deep, profound concept coming from the lovers. And this is out of view. This is something that you didn't expect at all. Not just because physically you don't recognize going to this place before, or it's like, if you arrive there for the first time right now, you know, you couldn't say that you've been there, right? But you have this strange feeling like you've been there. So there is almost like this dissonance, right? It's like, what is exactly the thing that you're feeling, but it doesn't match what you're seeing. But then here with this magician, right, bringing this magic dust, it switches because I feel like there is an alignment that is coming from the lovers. So you see all of these lines, right? They're all converging to this point here in the center, coming from either hearts, right? So I feel like this is you and yourself, Scorpio, and that's a little bit weird, I know, but maybe it has to do with the Six of Cups, right? Because it's like this, it's almost like this past timeline or this past version of yourself. It doesn't necessarily want to tie back to childhood because, as I said, it's like you don't recognize anything. So I don't feel like it's coming from this lifetime, but I do feel like there is almost like it's been um it's not like it's been overdue, like this matching, because you see here how there are some converging lines that are diagonal to each other, right? But then here the central line is completely aligned, and I feel like this is what happens when you are there. It's like the moment that you arrive there, there is this moment of alignment, and that's the magician revealing. It's almost like it goes beyond the sunny mood. It goes beyond the cheerful atmosphere or the tropical atmosphere. It's not just about how good the weather is. It's about the perfection of this alignment, right? Because the central column is all major arcana, and then the side cards, let's say, are the minor arcana that are, it's almost like all of these other side lines, right? It's like these strings that have been slowly coming together, but it's only when you are, I know that this may sound very abstract, but bear with me, Scorpio. It goes deeper than what you can perceive on the outside, right? It's a deeper feeling that you cannot, it's like you cannot pinpoint where it's coming from because it's not exactly from your childhood, although it carries the feeling as if you've been going to this place since you were very, very young, right? But I want to say it's like there is this meeting of hearts, and I want to say it's like it's your current actual heart, right? It's like from this lifetime with your heart from a previous lifetime or from another timeline, because this card brought the message of matching timelines, right? And the fascinating thing is that we're ending here with the Queen of Cups, which, despite you not being able to see this because it's too far away still, can you see here how there is a cross, right? And it's almost like this hill. So there is a cross. So there is a monument or a landmark that you cannot recognize because it's nothing that you have like this backstory of, or even like the imagery. It's like there's something that is different, right? It's like because you don't recognize, you cannot perceive the same details, right? But there is a landmark that is out there in a distance, right? And your heart is aligning because you see here how there are two hearts, right? Inside the crown, there is one, but then the crown itself is the other heart. So this is the, it's like the matching timelines, right? The line in the center that is, it's like it's being strengthened by the others. So it's almost like there is the need for you to take some time off to, like everything that I said before, it's like this sense of recognition, this sense of just happiness and joy, you know, because you get to go on this vacation. So it's almost like before you go there, there is this anticipation that is going to be very happy. It's like you're going to a happy place, right? But when you get there, things get a little bit strange. But because the timelines are all lining up to converge in a center, because you are lining up with a specific landmark, with a specific point that wants to tie to, it's almost like this crossing of the crossing of timelines. I don't know exactly how to express that or how that could be translated in a very practical way because it feels more it feels more abstract than that. It feels even more emotional. It's almost like you're going to feel this sense of being in the right place at the right time, right? Because of the cross. I don't know exactly what that means. It's almost like spend time in this alignment with this place, because the more you are aligned, the more you're going to figure this out, right? And I feel like just because the Four of Wands is here at the bottom and it's also another four, right? It's like, so spend some time there, because I feel like there is some sort of celebration that is going to happen there, but it's almost like you're not exactly receiving a vision, but it's almost like you're connecting to the place that you know that in the future is going to be remarkable. It's like it's going to be significant. So it's kind of like, that's the weird thing. That's so odd. And I know that is odd. And I'm trying to do my best to translate this in a feasible way, Scorpio, but it's like you're going to a place that actually the strangeness of this, and the magician is just winking at me. It's like, oh, finally you get it. So it's like you're going to a place that actually you're going to make a memory there, but it's in the future. So that's the reason why it's not exactly like you remembering something from a past, right? Or something that has happened in another lifetime. It's almost like it's your future timeline that you're connecting with because of this place, but it's out there in the distance. So it's almost like there is still, it's not exactly a gap because you have already the straight line here. So in terms of connecting heart to heart, you are already lined up, right? And that's the reason why you can see this. So that's the reason why I said maybe you do receive a vision, but I want to say that that's, it's almost like that's in the hands of the magician, right? It's like the magician is, it's like it has the remote control over this. So maybe that's also why he's emphasizing the fact that you need some time off, because you need to take some time in this sunny mood, in this sunny place, to align with this heart of your future self that is going to, it's like whatever happens in this location out there on top of this hill with this, it feels like a sacred place, right? Because of the cross. But there's also the crossing of timelines. So there is the significance of you being aligned with this place, but you aren't exactly there. So it's like you are anticipating some sort of happening, some sort of event that is going to unfold there. And that's because you have allowed yourself to plant the seed, right? Because sometimes I see the wand suit as a tree, but it's almost like you need to spend some time there, aligning your heart, feeling the strange feeling of knowing this place, but not being able to see or identify. If you go back in your memories, it's like you cannot identify how you know this place, right? Because there's nothing similar to what you have previously seen before. But it's like, or more than it's like you feel like this is a place that your heart resonates with. So that's the thing. It's like there is this heart resonance with the place that in the future you're going to be celebrating something there, right? Maybe a wedding, maybe, I don't know, however you see the Four of Wands, right? It feels like a happy reunion, but I want to say it's like this vacation, at least here in this first part, I don't see you with anybody. It's almost like some time for you, right? It's like, but you, because it's your heart, you are connecting with your own heart, but it's like your future self's heart. So that's the reason why it's like there is no need for anybody there, but it's almost like you are anticipating that this place is also going to be significant for whomever is going to celebrate with you the Four of Wands, right? If this is a reunion, if this is the type of vision that you're seeing. So, the most important thing here, maybe just to go back a little bit, just know that if you are going on a vacation, if you're going away for some time, for the weekend or for the week or however long it's taking, know that this strangeness, right? It's almost like you feel like you know this place, but you cannot exactly pinpoint how you know this place. It's because actually you are in this heart alignment with something that is going to unfold in this place, right? In the future. So more to come, I want to say, right? The magician hasn't revealed everything, but it's manifesting already what is necessary for this part, right? Which is you being there. It seems like even though you don't remember seeing this place or seeing any significance in this hill, even if you've been to this place before, it's like somehow there is this crossing of timelines that is, it's like it's marking that spot, is it's creating some sort of landmark, right? So that is the place for you to remember in the future, right? How weird. I don't know if that's going to make sense, but maybe in the future, right? Maybe this reading is supposed to be rewatched, maybe months down the line. So, Scorpio, I am going to pull more cards for you. And also, I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So, if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find a link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Bye.